Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending wherever you are watching me on the globe. Today we are going to proceed with our practicals, our normal practicals, titration practical 9. Today we are going to do the practical on the redox titration, and the procedure is as the way you can see it on the board. You are provided with the solution Q1, acidified potassium permanganate 7, solution which is labeled as Q1, and solution Q2 made by dissolving 3.47 grams of iron 2 sulfate salt and diluted to 250. You are required to determine the concentration of solution Q1, which is for acidified potassium permanganate, in moles per liter. So we are going to carry out this practical very accurately, and we fill the table. In my studio we have Christine, she's in my studio, and she's the one that is going to lead us in this practical. So she has first filled the burette with acidified potassium permanganate. As you can see, the burette is full with acidified potassium permanganate. So she's the one that's going to carry, she's the one who is going to carry out the titration. And she has gone to an extent of pipetting the 250 of Q2, which is acidified iron 2 sulfate salt, which is this one, and also this one. This is iron 2 salt, iron 2 sulfate, and also this one. So, Christine, you can just start the titration, the first titration. And she's putting it under the burette, as you can see, as she starts titrating. Let's start. Let us just make observations on what is going to be done and what will be the end color after titration. Yes, just continue swirling as you titrate. Slowly like that. You can see when you are titrating, you are supposed to be very careful in as far as the droplets are concerned from the burette. They are supposed to be drop by drop, because the end point will just come very sharply, and you are supposed to be very carefully, because you are supposed to also to maintain the accuracy. Let us just see what is going on in that conical flask. As you know that acidified potassium permanganate, it is the one that is supposed to be oxidizing, and the iron sulfate is the one that is reducing. That's why it is called a redox titration. Let us just make observation as she continues, as we wait for the end point. So when you are titrating, you are supposed to be very, very carefully, because every drop counts, and all the drops are supposed to end up at the bottom of the conical flask, so that it can be able to mix with the solution within the conical flask, which is iron sulfate solution. Let us see how it's going to be. Let us see. Continue, because it has not changed. Drop by drop as you continue. Drop by drop. It's just going to change very fast. Drop by drop. Okay, continues to swell. It has changed. So now, after it has changed, as you can see, it has changed to pink. It is not supposed to be sharp pink, but a slight pink, because that is what we mean by accuracy. So let us just go on to the burette so that we can read the burette. We get the burette reading. Let us see the burette reading. The burette reading, as you can see, it is 24 points. 24, 25, 26, 24.1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh? 4. Oh, 24.4. Guys, as you can see, that's why I'm bringing it closer so that we can be able to read the burette together. Let me just turn a little bit. Just as you can see, it is 24 points. 24 point. No, it is just 24, because this one is 23. This one is 23, and then this one is 24. So it's just lying on the 24th mark. So 24.0. So in our table here on the board, we are going to record on our table 24.0. So she's also going to refill the burette. She's going to refill the burette with the acidified potassium permanganate, so that we can do now the second titration. Let us see what is going to happen. How much are we going to get on the second titration? So when you are filling the burette, you must also use a funnel, so that you can the solution does not splash away from the burette, or just the whole solution to enter into the burette. Are you accurate on the burette, or is it accurate at 0? So we are starting the second titration. Let's continue. Since we know that the end point, it is at around 23, 24, she's just going to release the whole solution, the solution up to around 20 there. That's when she will start titrating slowly. Let us see. And make sure all the solution enters into the burette, into the conical flask. Let us see how it's going to be. I think this is the right the best angle than ever. As you swirl, make sure the whole drops enters into the conical flask. So be very carefully. The solution can just change at any time, because in the titration, what is tested is the accuracy. How accurate are you? Because that's why it's called volumetric analysis. It is the quantity that is tested, not the quality as in qualitative analysis. The solution has already changed. It has changed. Okay. So it's supposed to be horizontal, right? So let us go to the burette. Let us go back to the burette so that we can see, so that we can be able to read the burette reading. How much is it? 24.2. Let us see. 24 point. Let me see. So as you can see on the burette, it is 24.2. So let us record 24.2. 24.2. Then she is going to refill the burette so that we can clear with the final column, which is the third column. almost. Continue. It is there on the 0 mark, right? Okay, so just remove the funnel, and then we continue with the third portion of titration. So since we know that the end point it's above 20, we are not supposed to waste a lot of time. You just open the tap as you swine, so that when you will be at around 20 cubic centimeters there, that's when you will start dropping drop by drop. Let us see what is going to happen. Continue. It is almost. Be very careful. It's supposed to be horizontal. The burette tap is supposed to be horizontal. Okay. How much is it? Almost. So she's dropping drop by drop because she's now above 20 on the burette. So let us see the final end point. The end point, it's going to be on which mark on the burette? Drop by drop like that, as you continue making observations. Oh, it has changed. Now, it has changed. So now, we are supposed now to make the final reading on the burette. We see how much have we used. 24. As you can see, it is 24. 24.0. 24.0, as you can see on the burette, it is 24.0. Okay.